Ethan lived in Chicago, a city full of opportunities, but none of them ever seemed to reach him. At 29, he was stuck in a job he didn't love, surrounded by people who doubted him, and trapped in a routine that made him feel invisible. Every morning, he woke up early, took the same old bus, and stared out the window wondering if life had something more to offer. He dreamed of becoming a filmmaker, telling stories that moved people, stories that inspired change. But dreams cost money, and Ethan barely had enough to pay rent. Every time he shared his goals, people laughed or said, "Be realistic. People like us don't become filmmakers." One cold evening after a long shift, Ethan sat alone in a train station. He felt defeated, as if the world had already decided his future. As he sat there, an elderly man approached and sat beside him. The man had silver hair, warm eyes, and a calm presence. "You look tired," the old man said gently. Ethan sighed. "More than tired, I feel stuck. Nothing in my life is working." The old man smiled slightly. "Tell me something. Do you want to change your life, or do you want life to change you?" Ethan didn't understand. "What's the difference?" "It's simple," the man replied. "If you want life to change you, you wait forever. But if you want to change your life, then you start walking toward the future you want, even if you don't know the exact direction." Before Ethan could respond, the train arrived. The old man stood up, patted Ethan's shoulder, and said his final words, "Your future won't come to you, son. You must walk into it." Then he disappeared into the crowd. Ethan never even got his name. But that sentence pierced his heart. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. He kept hearing the old man's voice. "Walk into your future." The next day, he made a decision, a small one, but the kind that changes everything. He bought a second-hand camera using almost all of his savings. It wasn't fancy, but it was enough. He started filming simple things around the city, the street musicians, the workers, the sunsets over Lake Michigan, people's smiles, their struggles, and the beauty hidden in normal life. He posted short videos online, and at first, almost no one watched. 10 views, then 20, then 40. But Ethan didn't stop. Every day after work, he filmed more, edited better, told deeper stories. His videos became more honest, more emotional, more real. One morning, he woke up to find that one of his short films, a heartfelt story about a homeless veteran, had gone viral in the US and UK. It had been shared by thousands, including a few big creators. Ethan's inbox exploded with messages. "Your storytelling is powerful. Your video made me cry. We want to feature you on our platform." Within weeks, his follower count grew into the hundreds of thousands. Brands contacted him. A film studio in Los Angeles invited him for a meeting. Ethan couldn't believe it. The world that once ignored him was now calling his name. But he remembered the old man's words. He took a flight to LA, his first time traveling for anything important. When he landed, fears started creeping in. What if I fail? What if they laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough? As he waited outside the studio, his heart pounding, he saw something that made his breath stop. A man crossing the street, silver hair, same warm eyes, same calm presence. The old man from the train station. Ethan rushed toward him. "Sir, you probably don't remember me. You told me something months ago, something that changed everything." The old man looked at him kindly. "I remember everyone who carries hope." Ethan felt tears in his eyes. "I did what you said. I walked into my future." The man smiled. "No, you created it. Most people wait for miracles. You built yours with your own hands." Before Ethan could speak, the man gently said, "Now go inside. Your story is just beginning." Ethan walked into the studio with confidence. Not because he knew what would happen, but because he finally understood that success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who walk toward it, even when the path is dark, even when no one believes. Even when the world says, "Be realistic." Ethan changed his life not in one day, but by taking one brave step after another. And from that day on, he carried a truth the old man had taught him. Your future is not ahead of you. Your future is inside you, waiting to be unlocked.